After making numerous appearances on ER, or as I call it, my next guest moved on to star in the hit new series Law & Order Special Victims Unit. Please welcome Mariska Hargitay.
Music for the intro.
Yeah, you look
Thanks.
fantastic.
Thank you so much.
You always look good.
I do what I can for you. Right?
That's great.
There you go. if we keep doing this, it's going to turn into a sex party. Stop it.
What the hell happened?
Do we need hair?
We're like 5 seconds into the interview, and anyone tuning in 5 seconds late would see us going. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. You know, there's so much always to talk about with you. You have such an interesting family. We never talked about your dad last time. Your dad was Mr. World, Mr. Universe, and Mr. America all at the same time, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
he held
1955.
1955. I held but 2 of those titles. Now,
he's a superhero.
Pretty amazing to have all of those titles. And we also talked about the fact that because he was such a muscle man, he named his son, your brother, Zoltan.
Your favorite.
I love
Look,
that
you guys
name.
are laughing.
I thought Conan was like a cool name to have. Can you imagine if my brother was Zoltan? Conan, Zoltan, come here! Yes, father! We need you, quickly! To the Mountain of Solitude! That would be so cool. I would love that. Now,
it's funny that you should bring up... I'm touching you again. I'm so sorry.
Why is that happening? Boo-hoo. I don't know, I get closer
funny.
right here and just create a level part with the chair.
I'm about to flush. I'm flushing. Funny that you should bring up Zoltan because...
Is it Zoltan or Zoltan?
Well, Zoltan sounds really good, and you should stick with it.
Right.
But he goes by Zoltan.
That guy could get away with murder.
Murder, and he does.
A cop pulls him over. I'm sorry, I am Zoltan! Right ahead.
Well, Conan, I have some news.
Yes.
I have some news. Since we've last seen each other, my brother is with child.
That's really amazing if he's with child. I know Zoltan had powers, but I didn't think he could do that. I am pregnant now.
Well, with a name like Zoltan, you can do anything. But he had a baby.
He had a baby?
And I'd like you to guess what he named his son.
I have no... If his name is Zoltan, I have no idea.
Then you have no idea.
Yeah.
His name is Zoltan.
Seriously?
Yes.
Zoltan Jr.
Zoltan Jr.
Oh, my God.
So
I am Zoltan. This is Zoltan Jr. So what if he has another kid? He's just got to call him Ricky. I am Zoltan. This is Zoltan. And this is... Hi, I'm Ricky. I have no powers.
He's, yeah.
I am earthbound. There's,
Yeah, give us a spin.
Yeah, oh, man.
Good stuff. It's good stuff.
Rub the leg if you get
There
worried.
you
Now...
go. It's Buddha knee.
Yeah.
It's Buddha knee.
What is that?
Buddha knee. It's supposed to Buddha belly.
Buddha knee.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
custom you want to call it. Let's just make sure it
Wow.
spreads across the country fast. You are, you play a detective in the sex crimes unit.
Yes, I do.
Now, living in, you spend time in New York City. You must spend a lot of time here.
A lot of time. I live here full time now.
So there's, you must see there's a lot of sex going on in this city.
A lot of
There's
sex
a ton
going
of it.
on.
Do you ever get out the old binoculars?
Well, it's funny that you should ask me that because I just got back from Africa. I was on safari, and so I bought these amazing Leica binoculars.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you have to have the great binoculars when you go on safari. And I'll be honest with you, they've come in handy in my neighborhood.
Can you really see things?
Oh, I can see it all.
Really?
And sometimes I see more than I need to see. But the thing is, playing a sex detective as I am, I feel like I need to know what's going on out there.
What writer thought of sex detective? That is the greatest idea I've ever heard of. Because they're like, every idea's been sex detective.
Sex detective, that's great.
You've been having sex.
So it's funny because actually, in Los Angeles, where I'm from, everything's so spread out that you don't get to, you can't really see what your neighbors are doing.
Right.
But in New York, I found who needs TV?
Yeah.
Because the building across the street is so close to me that literally it's like, it's not about changing. I'll be like walking in my robe. It's like, morning, Bill. Right across to see the guy.
Full frontal nudity. He's there like, hello. He's just waving at you?
No, he really is across. But the funny thing is that, you know, in New York, some of the buildings are so weird, and, you know, his apartment is an attic, so he gets cut off. The window is only from here to here.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm telling you.
So you just see a naked torso walk by. He probably knows that, too. He probably scouted every apartment in the city. No! I need a crotch window right here.
I'll tell you what it is. The day that I realized that he knew I was watching was when I looked over and I saw this.
Oh, God.
That's when I went, oh.
You know what? It was probably Kevin Bacon getting ready for work, you know.
That wouldn't be wrong. That wouldn't be wrong.
Are you getting used to New York City? A lot of strange people roaming the streets?
I am, and I love it. And
you like it?
There's never a dull moment. I love the city so much. I really do. It's like you walk down the street and something great always happens. It's a miracle city. I was walking. I live near Balducci's in the West Village.
Which is a store, like a food store.
Yes, a food store, the most amazing food store.
You have mentioned different products lately, Balducci's and the Leica. Yeah,
do you think they'll be sending me free
You're
stuff?
trying to get stuff sent to you, aren't you? Yes,
well,
you are. Can I just quickly mention that the finest car made, I believe, is the Porsche?
Yes. So I'm walking down the street to Balducci's, and
that place
this
sucks.
woman, it blows. It blows. So I'm walking down the street, and I hear this woman yelling at another woman, you know, but it's New York City, so you're fine. So I walk, and I'm sort of coming up next to her, and she turns to me, and she goes, "Have a bad day." And I went, you know, because I was like, "What, honey, you're having a bad day?" And she goes, "No, you have a bad day." And I went, and she goes, "It's my birthday. Wish me happy birthday." And so I was like, "Happy birthday." And she went, "Ha!"
You know, you act like that's that's like the average New York experience. That's not an unusual thing. You think it's like, that woman's crazy. Everyone in New York must have a bad day.
I'm not used to that. I'm from California, remember?
You guys are just like, whoa.
Oh, you freak me out. Never. I'm gonna have to arrest you, man.
Right. It's a much different experience there. Did you say anything else to the woman, or did she just run away?
I wanted to help her and invite her to tea. She clearly was having a bad day, but she had a great sense of humor. And the best thing about it is, you know, that, like, she's not a crazy person.
Oh, no.
She's walking down the street going, "Got her."
Yeah, no, well, she's probably, you know, makes like $400,000 a year. That's like doing that. They pay people in New York City to run around and just chastise people.
There you go.
Insanely.
I felt good about it.
Well, as long as you felt good, I felt good. Rub the knee. Law and Order. Law and Order Special Victims Unit, Friday nights at 10 o'clock on NBC. Mariska, it's always fun when you come by. Thanks for doing it.
Yeah.
And best of luck with the show.
Thanks so much.
Mariska, Hargitay, everybody. We'll take a break when we come back. MXPX. We'll see you in a minute. Everybody, that is our legal limit for the evening, so we're going to stop the show. I do want to thank all my guests. Mariska Hargitay, thank you very much for being here. I want to thank Kevin Bacon for stopping by, telling us of his nude sexploits. And our thanks to MXPX for performing. Very cool. And Max Weinberg and his Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for later, everybody. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I now pronounce you man and wife. Hot damn!
Look what you done to me.